Permission has been granted from the National COVID-19 Task Force for the establishment of 2 more workstations at the Arthur Chung Conference Center, where the National Recount is ongoing. This will now bring the total number of workstations to 12. But even as the task force gave permission for the 2 additional stations, it raised concerns about adherence to some of the measures outlined.
In terms of social spacing, in terms of wash basins, in terms of sanitizing, we should adhere to all of that as we establish the 2 additional workstations.
Government-appointed Commissioner Vincent Alexander. He said his estimate is that the 2 additional workstations may not be adequate enough to keep the recount within the 25-day timeline. However, they will impact the number of days positively.
I think we are already working towards the establishment of those stations, and you may see a commencement probably tomorrow or the next day, the latest.
The GECOM team observing the recount did express some concerns about the possibility of the recount going beyond the 25 days. Those concerns, according to Alexander, contributed to the decision to increase the number of workstations.
I don't think they've written, but I certainly think they've expressed it to the chairperson and other relevant persons, probably including the Secretary General of CARICOM. Well, we have to, I would think that once we set up those 2 stations and we do the math in terms of how much longer than 25 days we're likely to take, it is not unlikely for us to say to them that here is our final position in terms of timing and that we like their best consideration.
Alexander also addressed the issue of dead persons voting, improvements in the voting process, and other matters. Handell Duncan, HGP Nightly News.